that's Scottish artist Callum Bowie, Dream of My Own. That's the bagpipes version as well, a wee bit of bagpipes in there. Right, it is 27 minutes past 7, and I've got my guest with me now. You okay?
I'm good.
He's been running a bit late, but he's got here, and hopefully he's not too stressed out. But he is Ryan Kershaw. So the first thing, Ryan, who is Ryan Kershaw?
Yeah, well, I'm a singer-songwriter from South Lanarkshire in Scotland. So, yeah, I've been playing music since I was 10.
Right.
So playing the guitar. So, yeah, it's just on here just talking about my new album and things that I've got coming up.
What made you get into the guitar then? Is that...
I
don't know. It's the dad or there's something?
No, well, my uncle did play the guitar, but do you remember, this is going back a bit now, 1994, a film that came out called Backbeat? It was about the Beatles, but it was mainly focused on Stuart Sutcliffe. Yeah. My sister went to go and see that film. I was too young to see it, and she came home with a cassette, and I was just obsessed with the songs on that.
Okay.
So after I got my first guitar, I was obsessed with the Beatles, and that's what got me into it.
So you started playing at 10. Did you then go and start playing in bands?
Aye, through school and stuff like that. That's all we did. We thought we were going to be the next Oasis.
As everybody does.
Aye, especially in that period of time during the 90s, you know what I mean? We were in the bands in the 94, 95, and we thought we were going to be headlining Tea in the Park that year, every year. But that's and then obviously after that I went to college as well and done a few bands right there, and then
So what made you go solo then?
I suppose more recently I've been, as I said, I've been doing like duets, me and my pals, like acoustic duets, or me and a female sort of artist doing a duets. But then it just got to the point where I got to the stage where it's difficult to rely on other people, and people have got their own lives, and it's really difficult. Once you get to my age as well, people have got kids and be able to meet up and actually do things. It's just easier for me to just do it myself.
Yeah, and especially if you're playing in bands and you're counting on 5.
Yeah, that's impossible these days. 100%. I've tried it before, and
it's trying to get gigs for bands now as well. A lot of places are just not doing it anymore.
No.
But so you're doing solo now.
Yep.
And you released your first album. When was that?
First album was in 2023.
Right.
So that was 3 years ago now. I can't believe when I think about it.
Yeah.
But yes, I've been really busy in between though. Not just with this album, but with other sort of artists' work as well that I help with.
What, songwriting or you're helping?
Everything.
You've got a recording studio.
No, so what it is, it's I manage a record label that's based in Bristol. It's called Red Tangent Records.
Right.
So they're a side arm of Changing Tunes, which is a huge charity. They do post-release workshops from prison and in-prison workshops all over the UK. I think they're in 16 prisons throughout the UK. And they've got a record label, and I find myself in a position where I'm actually managing that record label now. So I've been doing a lot of stuff with people who have had lived experience with the criminal justice system.
Okay. And do you write songs for these? Is it bands, solo artists? Is it just?
It can be anything. It can be writing songs for solo artists. It can be arranging, recording time, mixing, mastering, production, and then
everything,
marketing thereafter. And
so how do you manage to do that for South Lanarkshire?
Everything's quite easy. Everything's done remotely now, isn't it? Everything's done on websites. As long as I can do a video call and a meeting, it can be done. Okay,
well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to play your current single, because you've got a second album which is coming out in September. Which we'll talk about. But you've currently released this as a single, which I have played a couple of times on the show, and it's called Epoch.
Yes.
What's all that about then?
It was me. The actual song itself was mostly improvised. It was an idea that I had, the little riff, that was repetitive riff, and in the studios, and we just hit record and just tried to improvise and just keep going until we come up with a song, and that's what we done. And the lyric in it is, it sort of talks about a period of time, and so we sort of done a bit of research and we found epoch was a word that wasn't in the song, but it sort of has a
because there's a great video goes with it as well. I had a quick look at that on YouTube.
Yeah, I was really happy with that. It's fantastic.
Right, we're going to play that, and then we're going to have a chat about this and others as well. This is Ryan Kershaw. This is Epoch.
Forget the past, my story ends. Life's too short, the world will end. Our legacy is written by you and me. Time stands still, two worlds collide. Truths untold, it was all lies. Just one more chance to watch you sway and dance, my dear. Let go of me, set me free, and we will fly forever. Forget the past, my story ends. Life's too short, the world will end. Our legacy is written by you and me.
Yeah, you know what, Ryan? That is excellent, like, you know, and you pushed your vocals out on that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it's really good. You wrote that as well.
Yep.
But you're telling me, which I didn't realise, that you actually went down to Bristol and recorded it down there.
Yeah, so both my albums are recorded down in Bristol. I flew down there and spent a few days just recording sort of all my
So what's the
parts.
name of the production guy that's doing that?
It's Aaron Short is his name. He runs a company called AZ Sounds.
Right, and he's produced it, he's mixed it and everything else, sends it back to you and then you release it?
Yeah, so I record my parts and then he'll sort of make a rough demo of what I've done and then we'll send that off to, I've got a cello and violin player that plays live with me and on my albums. They do their part, they've got their own personal studio and at home, they record their parts, send it to me, I send it back to the studio.
So you're never in the studio at the same time?
Sometimes, very rarely. I think we've been in the studio maybe twice in the last 2.5 years or something like that.
It doesn't matter.
We play live. We play live together quite a lot. But
where do you play? Do you play mostly through Lanarkshire and Glasgow?
No, this is the thing. I'm actually doing my first. I'll sometimes do little gigs and like be sort of Sunday sessions in like Classic Grand or some open mics around the place. But in regards to actual gigs, I've not actually put on a proper gig in about 2 years up here.
Right.
So it's something that I've planned, and I've actually launched the ticket sales today, and I think I've sold a quarter of the tickets already.
Right. So when you play, is it mostly solo, or did you say you bring the violinist and that in as well?
Mostly it will be just me and acoustic, but on a rare occasion I will get if it's worth it, I'll get the cello and violin because they do the
and is that where you're more comfortable with?
It just gives it that little touch to the songs. It just gives it that little warmth.
When you're playing, is it mostly you're trying to do your own stuff, or are you doing covers as well?
No, I don't do covers.
You don't do covers?
No.
Right.
I used to when I was younger. I used to do the pubs like 4 or 5 nights a week, playing for 3-4 hours. But
hard work, eh?
It's not. It's just one more person asks you to play Brown Eyed Girl. You're like, I can't do this anymore. So I might go back to it when I'm older. I might go back to it and do it.
When you're famous and all that.
At the moment, I like to do my own songs because I don't. Although the song sounds great, everybody's the same. They've all got a vulnerability as an artist, and it's like you don't want to sort of. I don't know.
I think the guys we've had in here in the past, the hardest thing they find is trying to get pubs and that will allow them to do all their own tracks. And a lot of them, they're all, the majority of them are working full time, so they're having to do stuff at weekends.
I make a lot of mistakes live, and if I do my own songs, nobody knows.
Well, I've never heard that one before. Okay, we're going to go into the next track. That's called My Dear.
Yeah, so that's from the first album.
Yeah.
That was for. So a bit of my backstory of how I came into this position. It's quite interesting. I've not mentioned is that about 5-6 years ago, I actually had the worst turn of events and worst luck ever. I actually received a 2-year custodial sentence.
Right.
And I was sent to prison.
Right.
And during that time, that's when I sort of picked up the guitar again, because I'd played in bands and said duets all my life, but when I got married, I sort of just became a hobby. Yeah. And then the worst thing happened and ended up in that situation. And
is that where Red Tangent comes into all this?
Yeah, so when I was there, of course, I'd written loads of songs. When I got home, I'd put my songs online, SoundCloud, just rough recordings of me playing on my iPad. It was nothing special. Yeah. And within 2 weeks, I had 2 record labels asking me, what we're looking to sign you. And at first I thought it was a bit of a scam, because as an artist you get these messages all the time. We want to promote your music, and I got a phone call an hour later, and then the next week I was on a plane to Bristol and signed a record contract.
Right.
And then when the first album was released, the manager of the label at the time, due to personal circumstances, he had to leave his post, and I was left in limbo. Like, I didn't know what to do. I had nobody to turn to, but I had this record label, so I just sort of took it upon myself to start to learn the record industry myself. Right. And then about 4 months later, the CEO of the charity then asked me to be the manager.
Right.
So now I manage the record label, and I've got 15 other artists all around the UK.
I had a look at the website for Red Tangent. Where does the Red Tangent come from?
It was named Red Tangent before I even signed as an artist. I just kept it.
Right.
I just kept it.
So you're managing that record label, and it's primarily aimed, or is it totally aimed at people who are either in prison, been in prison?
Yeah, some sort of
give them a voice.
Some sort of lived experience with that. Not always. Sometimes it can be like people who maybe in the care system, or maybe young people who are just on the fence, who have maybe been arrested, not been to prison yet, but they're going down that route. And we sort of step in and try and help.
But as you say, it gives them something to look forward to.
Get
them into music, change their life.
The results are that they speak for themselves. I think that, like, I've not got the figures in front of me, but the percentage of people who work with Red Tangent and changing tunes, they don't reoffend.
Yeah.
Because they have a focus. I've got one guy that knew who's got the most crazy backstory you'll ever hear in your life. Like, you know what I mean? Severely, like, took a village hostage essentially, and he's turned his life around, and he's doing music, and that's his focus every single day.
Yeah. I'll calm him down as well, and
absolutely,
everything else, though, you know, if that's what he's got, which is brilliant. It's good. Now I'm going to take you back to the single then.
Yeah, so my idea. So that's why I told that story, because that's a song that I'd written while I was actually in custody.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Well, what we'll do, and I take it you've written this song on your own as well. Yeah. Okay. Let's play this one.
Coming apart at the seams. You don't know what that means. When you say that you'll be there, to know that you really care for me, my dear. Stitching in time will save you 9, but to know that you will be mine, will you hold off till the end? At least will you be my friend for now, my dear? It's hard to read between the lines, my dear, between honesty and the lies. It's hard to read between the lines, my dear, between honesty and the lies. No surprise, stitching 9 all the time. Watching you sway, dance as I play. See the color of magic on our own. Together we have been thrown into this, my given the chance, I like to shine. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. Run in circles round my head. Why will you not credit me, my dear? It's hard to read between the lines, my dear. Between honesty and the lies. It's hard to read between the lines, my dear. Between honesty and the lies. And no surprise, you'll be mine for all time. Watching you sway, dance as I play. See the colors of magic. On our own, together we have been thrown into this idea. Watching you sway, dance as I play. Watching you sway, dance as I play. See the colors of magic. On our own, together we have been thrown into this, my dear.
Yeah, very good, mate. I do like that as well. And you wrote that when you were in custody at the time, and you put it on an acoustic guitar into the iPad, put it on SoundCloud, and a record company got in touch with you.
Yeah.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's just, I think everyone happens for a reason.
Yeah, no, you're right. And the actual recording, it's not a recording studio, is it? It's what did you call it? Not a recording studio. A label.
Yeah.
Sorry, a label. And when you went there, you had one artist.
Myself and the band from down south called the Whack Therapists, that was it.
And you've now got 15.
I got 15, yeah.
Another two for Scotland who are just really starting out.
Yep.
So it's good stuff. And they're all enjoying it, I take it, yeah?
They're all giving some of them a great focus in life, and
yeah,
you know, it's even myself, you know, I wake up every day and,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, do you write all the songs on your own, or do you're writing any
there's
somebody
out
else?
of I think I've got like 25 tracks on Spotify, and I think 2 of them were collaborated with an old friend that we written years and years ago, but the rest of them, it's just me.
How do you find writing them? Because I think you said your first album was quite personal.
Yep.
So
I think it's because of the position I was in.
Aye.
I was in a dark place, and
whereas this one, it's more just different things.
Yeah, just different, just more freedom. At the time I was in a very sad place. I was experiencing sadness on a level that I didn't think was possible because I was just putting this.
Yeah, but you can see the difference here.
Yeah,
you know, you're not that person anymore. I can see that here.
And the second album, I just had, because I think it's because I was the manager as well. When I done the first album, I was an artist signing to this record label. I didn't know anything about the music industry, so I was just trying to get it done as quickly as possible, so I didn't squander that opportunity.
Yeah. So you've had to learn the music industry now.
I've had to learn it now. I've had much more. I've had over a year to record this album, and I finished recording that album in January.
Right.
And now we're releasing it in September. So
you're releasing.
It's taking my time.
Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to go into the ads, and we're going to come up with what is going to be your next single, and then we'll come up with that one, and then we'll have another chat. Yeah, this is Colin Torley, this is Radio Saltire, and I'm here with my guest, singer-songwriter, who is Ryan Kershaw, and he's come all the way from Lanarkshire to be here tonight. And he ran a bit late, but we're there. We've got a few songs we're listening to. So I'm going to move into the songs pretty quick, because I think we want to hear them. Your next single, which is coming out, when's that?
7th of August.
7th of August. That is Songs Unsung.
Yeah.
What's behind that one then?
I suppose it was on the front of it, listening to it and the lyrics, it's a sort of about myself sort of struggling as an artist and trying to get yourself heard and getting nowhere and possibly thinking about just giving up, hanging your guitar up. But it's not essentially what the meaning is. That's just on the front of it. It's I try and write songs nowadays that if you listen to it, you can relate it to something that you've been through in your life. So it's sort of...
But you said you've got a few songs on Spotify as well. Mm-hmm. Is that new songs or is that stuff that older songs that you could probably rework? Or
no, the stuff that's on Spotify, that's it. These songs they're done. I've moved on. Yeah, it's the first album, so they're done. This is all new material that's coming out.
But you're continually writing.
Yeah. I wrote a song yesterday. I couldn't stop myself.
You know what? I love it how you guys come in here and say, "I just wrote that yesterday. It was no bother." I'm sitting there going, "I couldn't write a message line."
Yeah, I've got to do it. I've just got to do it. I can't sit still. I've got to. It's in my head. I've got to get it out.
No, you're quite right. All right, here we go. This is the single coming out in August. This is Songs Unsung.
Like broken tears, the crowd was quiet, not a sound. Dreams once big, now faded thin, chasing things I'll never win. Response is colder than the ground. I'm laying my guitar down tonight, with no songs left to sing to make it right. The words don't come, the chorus don't fit. The songs aren't sung, I'm out of understand. Come with me, girl, take my hand. I can't find a rhythm on my own. The love that's lost, the songs I wrote, help me off this sinking boat. Every melody echoes louder now. I gave you all, I'll give you more, but I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. I'm laying my guitar down tonight. No songs left to sing to make it right. The words don't
Yeah, I'm here with Ryan Kershaw. That was his. It's your forthcoming single. That's coming out in August. That's called Songs Unsung, and you've got another one coming out at the same time as an album being launched in September.
Yeah,
as well.
the 18th of September. I've got another one. The album's launching on that day, but I've got a feature song called "I'm on Fire."
Right.
That'll be playing on that day.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. And so you've got a gig coming up through the West. I'll say through the West.
Yeah, I've got one on the 13th of September up in, I think it's Clarkson, Dundee.
Right.
And then on the 18th of September, I've got an album launch night, quite a little sort of intimate, exclusive, only 30 tickets available. Right. Your ticket includes a glass of wine, some food, you get a copy of the CD as well, and it's just me, the cello and violin. So a nice little set in a cafe, just to try and keep it sort of... So
you are doing a CD then?
No, just basically, I might get a couple of hundred copies just for the sake of it. But I'll be doing it in vinyl. So I've got a distribution deal. My vinyl is available in W.H. Smith's, Rough Trade Records. My first record's available in all the shops.
Who's pressing the vinyl for you?
The first company was a company called Diggers Factory. Was the first company. But
I've got the person that owns Seabass Records coming in on Saturday.
Well, the good thing is about artists these days is that you can actually do it on print to order nowadays.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So that's
right. Print as many copies.
You don't even have to have the money up front. You can order my album and they'll send it straight from the factory to your door.
Yeah.
So a lot of artists will take that route now, I think.
Okay. Now, Ryan, we're pushed for time a little bit here, and you have got a YouTube channel.
Yep.
And it is just Ryan Kershaw Official?
Yep, right. Well, there's actual Ryan Kershaw Vivo. So there's a Vivo channel on YouTube and all other platforms.
But to be honest, I found it pretty easy, to be honest. Yeah. So I did find it pretty easy. You're on Facebook as well. You're on Instagram. TikTok. Yeah, so you've got what's going on. Yeah. So, right, what I'm going to do now, because this track here, is this a new single?
Yeah, it's off the new album as well.
This is off the new album. This is called Mr Know It All, and I take it you wrote all this as well.
Yeah, well, that one's actually a collaboration with my friend. I wrote that song over 20 years ago.
Right, and just came back to it.
It just came into my head one day, and it sounded great.
Okay,
proper Britpop.
Right, yeah, why not? So we're going to play this, and we're going to have to go right after this. So big thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Coming all the way from Lanarkshire as well. I didn't know that, and but it's good to hear the songs, and I'll start to play them a bit more as well.
Thank you.
Especially when the new singles and that start to come out, then we can launch them on here and do all that. As I say, I played Epoch a couple of times anyway. So Ryan Kershaw, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And hopefully good success for you, and good luck with the label as well, and with your guys that you're working with.
I'll keep you posted.
So good luck. So so thanks for coming. This is Mr Know It All. This is Ryan Kershaw.
Try to make it. He ain't thinking of things to say. Took a picture of, try to fake it. Walked on by a place, no one there. See the fire now in his eyes. Stop the car, get out. It was not me. Always tired in the morning. Can't get to sleep. Wait, only time will heal. Time is drawing near. Aggression. to say, though